Hello everyone, this is the Final Bosman, and today's episode is 12.5% off. Welcome to the show, I am Kyle Bosman, and in the news this week, PlayStation 4 price drop. Was $400, now is $350 in the US. By the way, I realize that this show has an international audience, but for the sake of the rest of this episode, I'm gonna be talking about US dollars. I'm gonna be talking about North America. I realize that might not be relevant to you, but I mean, if you discount what the numbers mean, it's all, we're talking about general terms. We're talking big picture today, baby. Because you might be saying, big whoop, 50 bucks, $350, big whoop. Let me tell you something, this is a big whoop. This is a big whoop, my friend. So basically, what I want to do today is something we don't do very often. I want to actually stop and look at what is for sale. What Xbox One has for sale, what PlayStation 4 has for sale, and what Wii U has for sale. Because honestly, I don't look into these things very often, and it's kind of interesting to see like what their actual lineup is. So we're doing that today. So let's start with the PlayStation 4, who just had their big price cut. Let's look at their bundles. Right now, you cannot buy a PlayStation 4 without it being bundled with a game. It's all about bundles, baby. So for $350, you can get this bundle here, the Uncharted Collection bundle, or for $350, you can get the Battlefront bundle, the regular old Battlefront bundle. All right, for $400, you get the limited edition bundles. So the limited editions are the Battlefront one, but this one's got Darth Vader's mask on it, and also another Star Wars one, the Disney Infinity 3.0 Darth Vader limited edition bundle. Those are $400. And then for $430, you can get this Call of Duty Black Ops 3 bundle. This is, by the way, this is the only way to get a PlayStation 4 in the US with 1 terabyte. You gotta buy this guy. Or I guess you could buy a hard drive. But no, if you want it out of the box 1 terabyte, I mean, let's enhance this. Let's look at this guy. That's the console you're gonna be playing for a couple of years. So that's what PlayStation 4 has for sale right now. $350 is the regular price. If you're going for limited editions, if you want that 1 terabyte, you pay more. Xbox One, also $350. Here are the $350 bundles. You got this one right here that comes with Gears of War Ultimate Edition, and then this one that comes with the Lego Movie video game. Those are the $350 500 gigabytes. So for $400, you get all of these with 1 terabyte. And this is a whole list of them. The Rise of the Tomb Raider bundle, the Fallout 4 bundle, the Xbox One 1 terabyte holiday bundle. That includes Rare Replay, Gears, and Ori and the Blind Forest. And you got the EA Sports Madden NFL 16 bundle, the Forza 6 1 terabyte bundle, and the FIFA 16 1 terabyte bundle. That's a lot of bundles for $400. There they are. They all have 1 terabyte. And then still no Halo, of course, because the Halo bundle is $500. This is the limited edition Halo bundle because not only is it 1 terabyte, not only does it include Halo 5, it includes a bunch of meaningless things as well, like rec packs and digital goodies. I think some sort of statue as well, not pictured, but we'll assume it's great. Also for $500, you can get the Xbox One Elite bundle. This has a 1 terabyte solid state hybrid drive, as well as the Elite controller, which is $150 on its own. So think of that value. That is everything Xbox One has for sale. Next, I know you don't want to talk about it, but I do. Wii U. I still think this is interesting because Wii U right now, I don't know if you realize this, is still $300. And so Wii U has 4 different bundles here. They call them sets. They're not bundles, they're sets for Nintendo. They're all called deluxe sets actually, which is very funny because the deluxe version of the Wii U is the only version for sale right now. You cannot get anything less than deluxe. But they're all deluxe sets. We have the Super Mario Maker Deluxe set, which includes that stupid 8-bit Mario amiibo and Super Mario Maker. The Splatoon Deluxe set, which also includes the Nintendo Land for some reason. The Mario Kart 8 Deluxe set, and the Super Mario 3D World Deluxe set, which also includes Nintendo Land. Again, all of those are $300. So here's my takeaways. Number 1, the Wii U is expensive and will probably always be. Here's the thing, yes, Wii U is the cheapest thing we talked about. You know, no one else is at that $300 mark. However, I'm uncomfortable with the fact that someone who doesn't have any of these consoles, someone who has not bought into the 8th generation, For that person, there is only $50 separating Super Mario Maker from Battlefront. That's it. There's just $50 between those two. It's a premium item. It's the cheapest, but it is actually expensive by comparison. And the thing is, the reason why there is no price drop there is that there probably business-wise shouldn't be. Number one, I think that gamepad is expensive. I know it looks like a child-safe iPad that you learn ABCs on, but the gamepad I think is actually super high-tech. I think Nintendo couldn't figure out how to drop the price on its hardware because just it costs so much to manufacture. Also, I think Nintendo just doesn't want to lose money on this because I think normally when you lose money selling a console, you can count on people buying software and making money off that software. With the Wii U, I don't know if there's enough software coming for them to even factor that in, if you know what I mean. There's not enough games coming for them to make money off those games. To lose money off those consoles. I forget this frequently. You didn't used to have to pay to play online on the PlayStation 3. That's a new thing that I just kind of accepted like a stupid idiot. But yeah, so I mean, consoles are allowed to be cheaper because you're basically stacking on $50 a year or $60 for Xbox Live every year beyond that console's life. The Wii U doesn't have that advantage. If you buy just Mario Kart and play that online, you're just costing Nintendo money after a certain point. So, gosh, that's tricky. Yeah, I don't think the Wii U is getting cheaper this year, and probably not next year. Number two, games are dirt cheap these days. Like, oh my gosh. I know consoles are expensive. I know games are expensive. I know you're saying, no, dude, I work hard for my $60, okay? The thing is, yes, it's true. You do work super hard for your $60. I won't debate that. However, people used to work harder for Super Nintendo games than you work for your PlayStation 4 games. Those used to cost more. And I know people don't like to talk about inflation, but inflation is real. You have to consider that. A loaf of bread in 1989 cost 5 cents. Today it costs 18 bucks. All right? The United States is a bread-based economy, and therefore, video games are so stupid cheap right now that it's ridiculous that the PlayStation 4 is $350 and that games cost $60. Do you know why there's a $50 season pass for Star Wars? Because games cost 60 bucks. That's why we got booster packs in all our games. You got to get your rec packs. I got a rare rec card. That's because games cost $60. Oh man, don't get me started. This is a whole episode. Games should not be $60. Again, in the US, I realize it's worse everywhere else. Takeaway number 3, I don't feel good buying an Xbox One right now. It's a little scary. There's gotta be a price cut coming, right? Because right now, the Xbox One looks as expensive or more expensive than a PlayStation 4. When a person walks into a store, they see 3 bundles here. They see Tomb Raider bundle with an Xbox One, they see Fallout 4 bundle with an Xbox One, and they see Battlefront bundle with a PlayStation 4. One is $350, and it's the PlayStation 4. It's the market leader. It's the one with the superior hardware. I realize there's more space on those other 2 bundles, but it's just cheaper to buy a PlayStation 4 right now. Kind of, or at least it's the same price. And that's the thing, is last year, the Xbox One had a great success because it had its temporary price cut to $350, which turned out to be non-temporary, but it worked as a sales promotion. That is why it had such great success. I don't know if it'll have the same success when it's equal to or greater than the PlayStation 4 in price this year. It has to be coming, right? Here's the thing, Phil Spencer, in an interview with IGN, already predicted this. Last month in September, he said, yeah, I'm pretty sure the PlayStation 4 is going to have a price cut. I'll use his words. I fully expect they, meaning PlayStation, will drop price. When I think about the playbook they've used in the past, we feel good about the plans we have in place going forward in the holiday. So that was a podcast. I wish I knew if he was winking or not. Phil Spencer, were you winking? Are you planning a price drop? Let us know. Because it doesn't feel safe right now. Is it okay? Is it okay to buy an Xbox One right now? Or are you going to have a price drop to match the other price drops? Oh, it doesn't feel right yet, right? It's got to be coming. Oh boy, who knows? It's scary. It's And here's the thing. Here's the thing, everybody, is if Xbox One drops its price, what are you going to go to $300? You're going to cost the same as a Wii U? That would be ridiculous. They're in a hole right now. I guess the 1 terabyte's got to be 350 and kick out the 500s? I don't know. You can't go to 300. You can't go to where the Wii U is at. It's a good thing I'm not a CEO. You know, I just have the hardest time with these things. I'd be like, $600 consoles and that's that. You're paying for what it's worth. Question going forward is what is going to happen next year? These consoles just getting cheaper and cheaper. They're bundling in bigger and bigger games. They're bundling in the best games now into consoles. I can foresee, I think it's feasible that at this time next year, there's a $300 bundle for either the Xbox One or the PlayStation 4, or both. That could happen, a $300 bundle. And their lineups are going to be ridiculous next year. Both consoles, ridiculous games out. Then the question is, what is the NX going to do? You're doomed, buddy. You're gonna come out and up against those consoles at $300? What are you gonna have? Zelda, I guess? I don't know. Look cool. Number one guide to whatever the NX is just make sure it looks cool. The Wii U never looked cool. Nintendo consoles, you gotta look cool. The Wii looked cool. When it came out, it had a stupid name, yes, but it was this sick angular thing that stuck out, blue light shining right up into the sky. That was a cool looking console, and kind of still is. The Wii U looked stupid when it was announced, and looks dumber and dumber every day. That just looks like a dumb thing to have. Don't do that with the NX, that's a weird tip. Boy, got way off track there. That's gonna be the episode for this week. I'm a little shaken up, get rattled when I start thinking about how, like, things are so good, and it just makes me nervous how good things are. Video games are so cheap, the games are so good. What is gonna happen? Is Pact right? Is it all gonna collapse? I doubt it. I think they're all gonna do great. I just hope so. If you're on Twitter, you can find me at Kyle Bosman. I'll be back here next Wednesday. Hope to see you then. Thanks for watching. Hey everybody, just for a tiny bonus bit this week, I wanted to make an appeal. As I was looking at all of the Xbox One bundles, I want to buy a Halo 5 bundle. That is something I want to buy. Here's the thing, I don't want to buy this Halo 5 bundle. What is this? I mean, when you look at it small, it actually looks really nice. I like these colors. When we enhance this, what stupid future did you come from? What is this? This is, oh my gosh. To the boss of the graphic designer who had to put this together, please realize we have to play on these consoles for years. These are real things that we put in our living rooms. They're not stupid like toys. Don't make them look like stupid toys. Oh my gosh. And it's $500. That the one's a $500 one? Just for a bunch of stupid digital trinkets? Rec packs? Oh, okay. Just the appeal is like, hey, I don't know, maybe make it $450. Maybe make it not look stupid. You know, maybe we don't need all those rec packs. Maybe that doesn't actually add value to the console. Because I know what you're thinking. You know there's a bunch of guys like me who finally heard Halo 5, guess it's time to get an Xbox One. And you want $500 from us, don't you? How dare you? I see your plan. Okay, I'll see y'all next week.